Hey everybody, Claire from the Kitschy Kitchen here, and look who I have.
Hi.
This is the lovely Georgia. I'm sure you've recognized her from, well, I mean, on my channel, it was the Battle of the Vintage Dresses.
That's true, and we're wearing them again.
We're wearing them again. We had so much fun with the Battle of the Vintage Dresses. That was just such a good time. So that kind of inspired this idea of doing the Battle of the Vintage Dishes.
I'm so excited.
This is gonna be great. What we're doing is each episode of this, we're going into our archives of vintage cookbooks, picking out a recipe based on a theme, and then making it for the first time in front of each other and trying it. So we have no idea if this is gonna taste good or not. This could all be like a net zero for you as a viewer.
Yeah,
so.
that's true. Fun.
This was so much fun.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I know. So you would not let me see the cover.
Oh my gosh.
You were hiding it from me.
Because it's the funniest title I've ever seen.
Okay,
Are you
can't
ready
wait.
for this vintage cookbook? It is
good.
called Dishes Men Like.
Is it by Patriarchy Press?
It
That's my
is.
favorite publishing company.
I saw it at an estate sale and I just couldn't stop laughing. And it's, can I read you at the beginning of it?
Yes.
Encourage him. You're lucky indeed, even though you find yourself only a fetch and carry handmaid while his genius glows.
What?
It is amazing.
Is this done sardonically?
Absolutely not. I think the 1950s were done sardonically. It's incredible, and it's like, here's how to cook, woman, for your husband so he won't leave you. So I'm cooking you something. It's not even cooking. I'm mixing you something from this today.
I'm so excited. Mine is The Better Homes and Gardens Holiday Cookbook Special Occasions. Originally published in 1959. This is the 1967 edition. The photography and illustrations, I mean,
Out of this world.
fabulous. Mine comes from the Party Dips and Dunks section.
Ooh.
So we're doing kind of party inspired,
Yeah.
easy dips, ready to go type stuff. Mine is the Rio Grande dip. And what's yours called?
Mine is literally called the Mystery Cheese Ball Spread. Why is it a mystery? I don't know.
It is an interesting combination just looking at the board.
It's interesting. So it says 3 5-ounce glasses of blue cheese spread, but I don't know what that is.
That doesn't really exist anymore.
It doesn't. I wonder what it was. So we're just adding blue cheese.
We're just doing blue cheese.
Good old blue cheese. And then we're gonna do a package of spreading cheese, as they call it.
Which has to mean cream cheese.
It has to. Some chopped onions. And then this whole book is actually by a Worcestershire sauce company. So everything in this cookbook has Worcestershire in it. So I'm gonna mix those. And this is, who doesn't love a cheese ball?
It looks great already.
It does, doesn't it?
Beautiful.
No salt or pepper added for some reason.
No additional flavor.
No.
Well, I think back then everything was already so freaking salty.
Yeah. All right, you ready to get gross?
Yeah.
I'm gonna mix together some chopped walnuts and some chopped parsley. And then, ready to form a ball out of cheese? Should I use my hands?
Would a housewife pleasing her husband use her hands? I don't know.
The answer is,
Now-
oh, that feels gross. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna roll this monstrosity in. This is a mess.
That's the thing that happy marriages are made of, guys.
This is indeed a mystery. Who doesn't want to eat something that my hands have just been all over?
That's just sex right there. Just
Pretty good.
My offering today to the party table is the Rio Grande dip, which I'm sure someone pronounced Rio Grande. And the paragraph says, when you invite folks in for late refreshments or plan an open house, call them these easy on the hostess snacks. So good they'll be the talk of the party. My recipe calls for 2 cans of pork and beans, a 1/2 cup American cheese, garlic salt, a little bit of chili powder, a dash of cayenne, and then of course, the theme of today, brought to you by Worcestershire sauce. 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of liquid smoke, and then obviously topping it off with bacon.
Of course.
All right, so yeah, I'm just gonna mix this all together in the pot, sans bacon, and then we'll get to try our beautiful, beautiful party dishes.
I can already tell that you win.
I'm gonna give yours, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give yours a try.
Okay.
Let's do it. Okay.
Good luck.
Are you not going to?
I'll do
Are
it,
you
I'll do
leaving
it.
me? Come on,
No.
solidarity, girl.
Okay. That's not the worst thing I've ever had.
No. You know what's missing? It's like sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
If you enjoy blue cheese and mysteries
And onion. And raw onion.
and a raw onion, Our husbands are gonna be so happy over
They
here.
really are. I already know I would eat a bowl of this on its own. I
Fabulous.
don't even need chips. But yeah. You really get the pork and beans.
It's like 90% pork and beans. To me, for like a modern palate, this needs like herbs.
Be honest, if you walked into someone's soiree and this was a thing, how would you feel?
I would think they bought it at a store. Like I would think that they got it like from a can or from like a Trader Joe's or something.
Yeah, and then you'd be like, why did you do that?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's a good Super Bowl thing.
Yeah.
I feel like a dude would like this a lot. This ends up being the dish that men like.
This would be more of the dish that men like.
Yeah, men and cheese balls aren't like the thing you think of
It's true.
when you think of what men like. I think you win, dude.
I think the battle of the vintage dishes, mine reigns supreme. This was so fun.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Feel great about it.
Hope you're proud of
Feel
yourself.
really proud of it. Really proud of the holiday cookbook. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. This was so much fun.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. What holidays do you guys want us to see next? Because Georgia has, I kid you not, a vintage cookbook. And what was one of the holidays?
One of the holidays is Lincoln's birthday, and there's just a slew of recipes for when you always cook for Lincoln's birthday.
All the
you know?
time. Always cooking for Lincoln's birthday.
Right.
It's number one, beats Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
In terms of focus on the table.
You gotta have that pumpkin pie for Lincoln's birthday.
Oh my God, it's ridiculous. So yes, coming up next, Lincoln's birthday. Well, thanks so much, guys. Please make sure to show Georgia some love. All of our info's below, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye.